Those stories in a moment, but first we bring you this breaking news, an update in a homicide investigation.
An Adams County man wanted for murder is arrested states away in Wisconsin. Jaden Caillou was taken into custody in Marinette, Wisconsin just before 2 this afternoon by U.S. Marshals. Now, he was wanted in connection to the shooting death of Sincere Miller. Now, 2 other suspects identified as Jadarius Moore and Jalen Johnson were arrested last month. Now, Caillou is currently being held in Wisconsin while awaiting extradition back to Mississippi.